Hello, Rose? Surprise, surprise! It's Amy! Amy. Amy!
Surprise, surprise. Bringing people together with BT.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cilla Black.
Oh, thank you very much. God bless you, cotton socks. Hello and welcome to another Surprise Surprise. And we've got a lot of surprises tonight for a lot of people, especially a Jenny Pike. She's enjoying a night out with her workmates. Now, she doesn't know we can see her with our hidden camera. Oh, look, there she is. But we will be back later to give her the surprise of her life. But right now, I'm going to do a bit of chatting up myself. So follow me, I'm going into the audience. Oh, yes. And they're all looking the opposite way. Look at this. Oh, yes. They're looking at, saying, oh, I hope to gosh she doesn't pick on me. Hello. Hello, sweetheart. What's your name?
Julie.
Sorry?
Julie.
Hello, Julie.
Hello.
Would you like a surprise this evening?
Not really.
Not really? Oh, that's good, because we haven't got one for you, Julie. But enjoy the rest of Surprise Surprise. I'm moving on. Oh, maybe you. Hello, sweetheart.
Hello, Cilla.
Hello. Oh, you look like a lovely little teddy bird there. You really do. What's your name, sweetheart?
Gary.
Gary. What's your last name?
Thomas.
Gary Thomas. Have you got a job?
Yes.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, Gary. You're looking everywhere but.
Yes.
What is your job, Gary?
I'm a school teacher.
A school teacher? Well, come and join me on the sofa, Gary. Do you know what? I feel an education coming on. Come on, sweetheart. Well, so, Gary, you're a school teacher.
Yes.
Now, where do you teach?
Hartlepool, Cleveland.
Hartlepool, Cleveland. Isn't that lovely? What's the name? Give the name of the school a plug.
Brayton School.
Brayton School.
Brayton School.
Brayton School. What do you teach there? What
French
lesson?
and German.
French and German.
Yes.
Now, I do believe that you liven up your German lessons with the odd joke or two. Is that right, Gary?
Occasionally, yes.
Occasionally.
Yep.
And do the pupils love it? Do they love it?
They seem to, yeah.
They seem to. So your jokes go down really well?
Not always, no.
Not always.
Now and again, now and
But the
again.
kids enjoy it.
Yes, I think so.
Yes, well, it's not what I've heard, actually. I've had a letter. In fact, I think it's a letter. It's a letter of complaint, really, from 2 of your pupils. Because they say that when you tell these jokes, you know, you keep repeating yourselves and everything. And they want you to have a few new ones. And surprise, surprise, here are those 2 pupils who wrote that letter. Here they are, Paula Elsley and Emma Whiteside. Come in, girls. There you are, girls. Oh, well, girls. Now, tell Sir, because he's dying to know. He thinks that his jokes go down quite well. Now, you wrote a letter telling me all about him, didn't you?
Yes.
Now, what did you say in that letter? Tell us straight. I mean, we're on the telly. 15 million views, it doesn't matter.
Well, he thinks he's a comedian, and we don't think so. And every time we have a lesson in the subject, he tries to bring up a joke, even though it doesn't go with the lesson. And they're not very good at all, and we laugh, but that's just to make him happy.
Well, can you give us a little example? example? I mean, what kind of jokes does he tell?
Well, there was two men sat talking, and one
Two
man...
men sat
Two
where?
men just sat talking. And one man says to the other man, I know a man with a wooden leg named Smith. And the other man says, oh, really? What's the name of his other leg?
Is that about the height of it, Gary? I mean, you know, we had a little titter out there, didn't we? You did titter, didn't you? It was kind of, I think that was through sympathy. I think they felt sorry for you. But you felt that he needed expert advice, is that right?
Yes.
Yes, and we thought so too, Gary. You need a little help with your jokes. And have we got an expert for you? I mean, he loves a bit of bully on a Sunday, this lad. He really does. He's one of our top comedians, and he's also one of our top game show hosts. Here he is, Jim Bowen. Come in, Jim. Hello, Jim. How are you? There's Gareth.
Nice to see you.
Down.
Well. What do we do about that?
Well, Jim, you heard that joke.
Well,
didn't
that
you?
makes
What do
me
you think
feel
of that?
fairly secure, actually. Do you really do it? Do you really tell the guys?
Not as bad as that.
No.
No.
Not as bad as that?
No, I don't remember
Well,
that.
this is what we've got, Jim, here. The girls have said that you are even worse than that. That's an example of your joke. Now, Jim here, so kindly come along here tonight to give you a few tips, haven't you,
We're
Jim?
going to have a little bit of a coaching session.
Yes.
Maybe we can get a little act together.
Lovely.
And then we'll... I'll say lovely. Super
Right, you
smashing.
get right.
Leave that.
And surprise, surprise, Gary, you're coming on, in about 20 minutes' time.
To do it.
With
for
Jim.
real.
Well, we shall look forward to seeing them all, won't we, ladies and gentlemen? See you later, Jim. See you later, Gary. See you later, girls. Well, now, we all like a good knees up, don't we? Yes, indeed we do. And the other week, we had a cracker. It all started when I got a letter. Well, it was more of a petition, really. It was signed by the entire population of Walmer Bridge. That's a village near Preston. And it was about a Mrs. Betty Kirkham, who was a very special person. So I went up to Preston to knock on her front door. Surprise, surprise, Betty. Come in, Betty. Tis Betty Kirkham.
Betty, yes.
Hello, surprise, surprise. I'll tell you why I'm here. I've had a wonderful letter all about you. Yes, you've got wonderful friends and neighbours.
I wonder why she got me over here so early.
You talk about your friend Audrey.
Yes, she didn't there. No wonder she disappeared.
Well, all your mates think you're absolutely smashing because you never forget any of the birthdays, do you?
No.
And when anybody's sick, you go and visit them.
Visit them, yes.
And give them a little bunch of flowers.
Yes.
Isn't that nice?
Yes.
Well, we're going to throw a special tea dance today in your honour.
Oh, my goodness. You haven't got me party frock on.
Don't worry about your party frock, because surprise, surprise, we've made you a special tea dance frock. Do you like blue?
Yes.
Royal blue. Well, they go with those
Any
lovely
blue.
big blue eyes. Well, it's at 2:30 at Walmer Bridge Hall this afternoon.
Oh, my goodness.
And your friend Audrey says that you've got this special dance that you like.
Oh, yes.
What dance is it?
A slow foxtrot.
Slow foxtrot. And you'd like to do it with a special partner?
Yeah.
You want a suave, sophisticated partner? Well, surprise, surprise, Betty, we've got the perfect partner for you, but you won't meet him till the Abbey, all right?
Oh, yes.
Now, I've got your invitation here. It's all down there. An invitation to dance at the Walmer Bridge Tea Dance. So see you later.
Yes.
And that frock. Can't wait. See you after. Ta-ra then, Betty.
Ta-ta, see you later.
Right.
Lovely. Thanks for coming.
One's got a knocker. Hello, is Elsie there, please?
Elsie,
Elsie?
you wanted?
Elsie, come here, Chuck. Surprise, surprise. Now, Elsie, I know an awful lot about you. Now, is this your husband, Arnold, is it? Hello, Arnold. Well, I believe that you've raised 4 children of your own. And you've fostered 50 other children as well.
Yeah.
Well, surprise, surprise, you can have a day off today, because I've got an invitation here. I'm having a little tea dance at Walmer Bridge Hall at 2:30, and I want you and your lovely husband to come. Will you do that?
We will, won't we?
You all right?
Well, I don't know.
A bit gobsmacked, Del.
I am gobsmacked.
I shall look forward to seeing you there. All right, sweetheart.
yeah.
There's your invitation.
Oh,
Thank you very
Something
much.
nice.
well.
See you later then, all right?
Okay.
Ta-ra then.
Bye now.
Hello, is that you, Josie? Step outside, love.
You talk just like my friend Avril down the road.
Just like your friend Avril. Well, you talk
I
beautifully as well.
didn't think you did talk real puddly, but you do.
Thank you.
Funny, isn't it, Les?
I know everything
Ooh, look at the
about
leg
you,
and all.
Josie.
Hey, I said, come here, look at these for pair of legs.
Now you write these poems
Yeah,
and you tell
ah,
these jokes.
That's it. Get them all laughing.
Well, surprise, surprise, I've got a special invitation for you today. I want you and your lovely husband to come to this tea dance here, you see. Walmer
That's it.
Bridge tea dance.
What's there?
At 2:30
I've not seen this
afternoon.
advertised. This afternoon?
This afternoon. You've got to get
You'll be at
your
Wrinklies.
You'll be at Wrinklies.
I'm waiting on you.
Well, come with this Wrinkly to Walmer Bridge this afternoon. And I want you to read one of your poems.
Right. Is it for somebody special? Or it's just for
It
you,
is,
is it?
It is. It's
For
for
you
Betty
and all
Kirkham.
viewers.
Do you know Betty Kirkham?
Oh, I know Betty. Everybody loves Betty. She's everybody's granny and everybody's mum. Yeah.
Right, right. Now, have you got a joke for us today?
You've been telling me your years.
Do you know, when I first met him, it was on a fairground and he just winked at me, and so I went over and I said, well, are you taking me for a ride?
Oh?
And he's been taking me for a ride ever since.
Just the same for this afternoon. There's your invitation.
Right.
We'll have a laugh.
Yeah,
All right.
aye, all right,
All
aye.
right. See you later, Joe.
Okay,
See you later.
right,
See you later.
right.
Ta-ra then. Ta-ra. Well, we rounded up quite a lot more for that dance, and we'll be back later to see them take their partners at the village hall. But right now, I'm going to phone Jenny Pike. Now, remember Jenny? She was still enjoying her night out with her mates. Oh, look at that, there she is. Well, there's a telephone on that table. Well, we can't see it, but there is. In fact, there's one on every table so that the customers can ring each other up. Another phone's going to ring any minute, but it'll be me. So, let's not wait. Let's get dialing. Yes, here we go.
Hello, thank you for calling Casper's. May I help you?
Yes, you can indeed. Could I speak to table 77? I want to speak to a Miss Jenny Pike, please.
Jenny Pike? Yes,
Yeah.
hold on a second, please.
Thank you.
Jenny Pike here. I've got a phone call for you. Jenny,
Hello, is that you, Jenny Pike? Hello, Jenny. Surprise, surprise, it's Cilla here.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Jenny, I'm shouting as loud as I can. Surprise, surprise, it's Cilla here. Jenny, have you watched your television screen?
Hello?
Hello. Can you see me? It's Cilla on the telly. Can you see me?
Hello?
Now, Jenny, you wrote a letter. Your favourite band is... Who are they?
Troggs?
Oh, the Troggs. Yes, that's right. Yes. And you said that when you hear Wild Thing, especially when Reg Presley does it, you become a wild thing yourself. Is that right?
I do.
You do. I know you've seen the Troggs many times before, but you've never actually met them, have you, Chuck?
No.
Oh, what a pity. What a pity. Because you're having a night out there with the girls and everything, and we've got the Troggs right here in the studio. Yes, come in, Reg Presley and the lads. Come in, lads. Here they are. Have a sit. Oh, look at that. Oh, hey, Reg, you can see she's gone all funny. You've gone all funny there, Jenny.
Hello.
Oh, and Reg,
Jenny.
say hello to... Say hello.
Hi, Jenny.
Well, you can hear him, but you can't hear me, Jenny, can you? I'm really upset about that. But it is a shame that the boys are here and you're there, isn't it, Jenny? Yeah. Well, surprise, surprise, Jenny. You're going to meet the lads. Yes. Because guess what? Do you like motorbikes?
No.
Oh, well, that's tough, because we've got a very fast Harley Davidson waiting outside, revving up to bring you over right here to the studios tonight. All right?
Okay.
Yes. And I tell you what, Jenny, you're gonna join Reg and the Troggs and help them out with WAAF thing, all right?
Jenny, you've got to do a very, very wild thing tonight.
You've got to go mentally sane, all right, Jenny?
Okay.
And bring your mates along as well for company, all right?
Okay.
I'll see you later then, Jenny.
Okay, bye.
Ta-ra! All right. Yeah. Oh, she looks the part. Look, she's crying her eyes. I love that blonde hair, don't you?
So do I.
Are you ready for this?
It's been ironed specially for tonight.
Been ironed especially for tonight. Yes. Well, Reggie, you ready? I mean, you're going to get yourself into a frenzy.
I really am.
Are you looking forward to it, lads? Absolutely. Well, you've got 20 minutes to practice, all right? I shall see you all later. Ladies and
Thanks a
gentlemen,
lot,
Reg
Cilla.
Presley and the Troggs. See you later, lads. See you later. Well, now, take a look at this photograph. It was taken in November 1943, and it was sent to us by Elsie MacDonald, Nee Rhodes. Now, the lady in the photograph was called Dorothy Holmes. Dorothy is the missing link amongst a group of girls who joined the WAAFs together in April 1943 as balloon operators. Now, the girls meet up every year to kick up their heels, and here's a photo of just one of those WAAF reunions taken at Blackpool in 1985. Now, I should think those balloons were a little bit easier to operate than the ones back in 1942. So, Dorothy, you can see what you're missing, Chuck. The girls would be tickled pink if you could join them at the next reunion. So if you're watching, please get in touch on 071 222 8070. Well, now, earlier today, during rehearsals, I surprised 6-year-old Simon Prague. He was being taken on a tour of the studio with his mum. Well, that's what he thought. Have a look at this.
See you in a minute. I'll wait out here.
Hello, Simon. Surprise, surprise. Oh, Simon. Oh, Simon, sweet. I bet you weren't expecting to see me here today, were you, love? Because, well, I happen to know, it's all your mum's fault over it. It's her fault, you know, sweetheart. Because she wrote and told me, and she said that you were absolutely mad crazy about this certain TV show called The Gladiators. Is that right?
Yeah.
Am I right? Now, tell me if I'm wrong. Is your favourite Shadow? Do you like him?
Yeah.
Yes. Would you like to be a gladiator when you grow up?
No.
I mean, I bet you would love, though, even though you don't want to be a gladiator when you grow up, you'd love to meet the gladiators, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Shadow in particular.
Yeah.
Well, surprise, surprise, you're going to meet Shadow. And he's brought a friend as well. It's Wolf. Oh, look, he's already seen you. Look at that. Oh, look. Oh, coming from Maria. Oh, our Simon, look at that. There's our Shadow. This is Shadow here. Say hello to Shadow.
Is it me? Is it me?
Yeah.
And there's Wolf. Say hello to Wolf.
Hi.
Oh, look at that. I'll tell you something. You are going to be a gladiator tonight, Simon. Yes, you are. You are going to appear with our Shadow here and Wolf over there. And guess what your name's going to be? Tiger. You're going to be Simon. Simon. Oh, gosh. You're going to be Simon the Tiger, the gladiator. Is that all right with you?
Yeah.
Well, you better get practicing, won't you?
Yeah.
We've got a special costume for you, you know. Do you look forward to that?
Yeah.
Shadow. You look after him, won't you?
Yes, we'll look after Mum.
Well, we'll see you later, Simon. All right. See you later, Shadow.
See you later, son.
See you later.
Got a helmet for you. Got a helmet for you too, the puberty stick.
Ladies and gentlemen, surprise, surprise presents the 3 gladiators. Here we have Wolf.
let's take a look at Tiger's stats, and this should impress Wolf and Shadow. Chest 25 inches, waist 22, biceps 3 inches. Tiger, an imposing figure, shoe size 12 and a half, height 4 foot, weight 3.5 stone, giving away 30 stone in body weight and 5 feet in height. Meet Tiger. Gladiators ready. On guard. 3, 2, 1. And they're off. 30 seconds of duel, and Tiger making an impact straight away, going high and going low. Well, he hasn't got much choice, and Shadow has never met such opposition. This newest of Gladiators is knocking the wind out of Shadow. A real David and Goliath confrontation. He can't take much more. He's down. Shadow's down.
Oh, a right proper gladiator you were, Sam. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
And we've got another little surprise for you. You know the outfit that you're wearing with the tiger on the front and this lovely helmet here? You can keep that. You can take that home. Yeah. Isn't that nice? So you can watch them on the telly and fight with them, all right? But tell your mother it's only dry clean only, Mum. And so a very big thanks to John Saxon, of course, Shadow here, and lovely Wolf over there. And we're going to take a break right now, but please don't go away because Jenny Pike's on her bike and should be here very soon. So see you all in a couple of minutes. See you then.
Surprise, surprise!
Welcome back. Now, somewhere in Blackpool, and Mr. Paul Draper's having trouble with his hormones. Well, they're not actually his hormones. It's a singing group who call themselves the Hormones. And here they are.
I want to squeeze you, squeeze you. And if you feel bored, let it go. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
Now, the only trouble is that Paul has no idea who the girls are. You see, a couple of years ago, when Paul was on holiday in Florida, he popped into a recording booth and had a video made of himself singing Madonna's Hanky Panky. But when he got home, he found out that they'd given him the wrong video. Now, all he knows is that the girls were British tourists, so if you are watching, girls, please give us a ring on 071 222 8070. Or write to us at Surprise Surprise, London Weekend Television, Upper Ground, London SE1 9LT. Because, you see, Paul wants to swap his hormones for your hanky-panky. Well, now it's time for a few laps. Well, that's if Jim Bowen's done his stuff with Gary Thomas. The girls are back. There they are. Are you ready for this, girls?
Certainly am.
Well, stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, making his debut on Surprise Surprise, it's a big welcome for Gary Thomas, ably assisted by Jim Bowen. Come in, lads.
We're going to do a little bit of before and after. This is before the training session. Give us your best gag.
The best one?
The best one.
Why did the chicken cross the road softly?
I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road softly?
Because he couldn't walk hardly.
No.
Remember,
Actually, that got more laughs than that. Now, this is... The next 2 or 3 minutes is after. We've just had a YTS, highly compressed training session out there, and he's passed. Right? Gary Thomas, this is your audience.
Thanks.
That got a laugh. You've really got a chance. Off you go. It's about an American.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah. Big American, big flash car, big hat, pool table in the back, a lot. Driving through the country lanes. Sees a local farmer sitting on a hedge. Says to him, "Hey there, farmer, how much land you got here?" Farmer said, "Oh, about 40 acres, I reckon."
It's a Norwich farmer, was he?
Roundabout. Norwich farmer, yeah. American said, "You know, Back home in Texas, I can get in my car Monday morning. I can drive flat out for 4 days, and I'm still on my own land. Farmer said, yep, I once had a car like that.
That wasn't bad, was it? That's all right. Now listen. Tell me, how, say you're bombing him, eh? Upsetting Cilla.
Upsetting Cilla.
Listen, stand on your mark.
Stand on my mark, right.
Use your tool.
Right.
What was your journey like?
Smashing, Jim, smashing, yeah.
Doing impressions now. Tell us about your journey down.
Right then, middle lane the motorway, 65 mile an hour. Mercedes Trabant, foot down, shaking, roof open, hair flapping, in the wind. Ish. Yeah. Ish.
Cheeky.
Quick glance in the wing mirror.
Mirror.
There it was, yeah, about there. There-ish.
Oh.
Chicken.
Chicken?
Saw chicken. In the outside lane, chicken. Gaining on me.
Again.
65 mile an hour, Mercedes Trabant, and it's gaining on me. Go in there. As I watch, come up alongside, and just as it was going past, I noticed it had 3 legs. I saw it go off a slip road, so I followed it off a slip road, and I just saw it disappear into a farmyard.
The chicken?
Yeah, the chicken, yeah. 3 legs. So I followed it into the farmyard, and it just dashed into a barn. I knocked on the door. I told him the whole story, the motorway and the chicken.
Yeah.
I said, it's got 3 legs.
Chicken.
He said, I know. He said, we breed them. We breed them like that with 3 legs. I said, it's handy, really, because I like a leg, my wife likes a leg, and my son likes a leg, so we breed them with 3 legs. So I said to him, well, are they tender? He said, I don't know. I've never caught one.
How's that? Ladies and gentlemen, Dave Thomas. How's that?
Lovely,
wasn't it?
Well, it was a bit long, that last joke, wasn't it? Oh, Jim, you've done a fabulous job on it. Have you enjoyed yourself, Gary?
Yeah, very much, thanks.
Would you like to do it again?
No, thanks.
Oh. Well, thank you very much for coming on Surprise, Surprise. You've been a terrific sport, and especially our Jim over there. Now, out of 10, girls, what do you think? He did his best. Oh. Yeah. You can't get higher than that. 10 out of 10, Gary. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, and it's our pleasure. Oh, wasn't Jim great, too? Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Jim Bowen, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Gary. Bye. Well, they say that music is the food of love, and if that's true, there was a very big banquet at our tea dance up in Walmer Bridge the other day. We had a really good turnout, so have a look at this. Actually, I was with Josie, the famous Josie Eden, earlier on today, and Josie promised us a lovely poem, which she's going to do right now, aren't you, Josie? Get up here, girl. Oh, she's brought her book. Oh, and you look smart, Josie. You look absolutely gorgeous. Tell me, now, what poem are you going to do for us today?
Well, this is one I recorded last week at the Blind Home. Everything
This one you did earlier, is it?
Everything we haven't got.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Well, take it away, Josie.
OK. There's some folk come to live up our road. You left cinemas likely as not. It's 2:24. Then a bell at front door. They've everything we haven't got. I called round last night and I went to front door and I see this big picture at wall. It's something that's rude. They called it a nude. It's hanging up there in their hall. And with one of them clocks, you can see how it works, standing under a fancy glass dome. And a washing machine for getting pots clean. We're getting out like it at home. And they've one of them bars at corner at lounge, bottles of all sorts of wine, big swivel chairs, open tread stairs, and wallpapers ever so fine. And upstairs, they've getting this bathroom. It's grand. Go taps. And a thing called B-Day. Now, I haven't a clue what it's for. Have you? I asked them, but nobody would say. And they've flowers made of china set in a vase, and a big rubber plant in a pot. And that smell when it rains. They reckon it's drains, but it's something that we haven't got. Cilla.
What can I say? Oh, that was absolutely fab. That was great, that. I believe you sing as well, is that right?
I do. I sing in a group, yes.
You do?
My father had me taught to sing when I was about 16 or 17, and I always said it was the best money he ever spent.
Ah, well, I know they are.
I keep up my singing because...
Well, there's a little
it's important.
surprise for you today. Yes, we brought them all along just to be with you, and here they are. Come in, everyone.
Oh.
The JH Singers. Josie, look at that. They've left a gap for you. Surprise, surprise. Go and join them. See you in a minute. Well, now that magic moment has arrived, and we're going to meet the golden girl herself, our Betty in blue. Come on, Betty, get yourself up here, girl. And Betty, you have done me proud, girl. You really have. Now, I know you love the slow foxtrot, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
But you've got this special, unusual ambition to dance with somebody tall, dark, and handsome, and sophisticated and suave.
Yeah.
Well, Betty Chuckley, don't come suaver than this. Here he is, a special treat for you. Surprise, surprise. It's Eddie Large. Come in, Eddie.
Now, Betty, I know she said tall, dark and handsome. Will short, fat and ugly do?
But don't they make a lovely couple, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, thank you very much.
Eddie and Betty.
Betty, shall we dance?
Yes, we dance.
You look lovely. Betty?
No.
No. Only in the mating season. Yeah. Eat your heart out, Michael Jackson. Does your mother know you're out this late?
No.
Don't tell her mother. I've never seen the Muppets live before.
I've not been around this area before. Have you ever been around this area before?
No, only today. I'm being chatted up here. Well, I tell you what, Fred and Ginger's not in it, is it?
Yes, and here are some of them from our tea dance. Now, we all had a great time, didn't we? Yes. Of course we did. Yes, we did. And Elsie. I didn't get really a great chance to talk to you on that day, did I, sweetheart? No. Well, the time has come. Come down and chat to me on the sofa. Come on, Elsie. Come with me, sweetheart. Now, when I knocked on your door and you came to the door, your husband answered, you came to the door, you looked absolutely shell-shocked. And, we talked about you fostering over 50 kids. Well, we all think it's surprise, surprise, you're a lovely, caring mum. We know an awful lot about you. And you looked so shocked when you came to the door, didn't you? Well, Elsie, stand by to be shocked again, because I happen to know you've got a brother who emigrated to Australia nearly 20 years ago. You've never met his wife, Pam. You've never seen him since. And you've never met their son, Andrew. He's only 8 years old. Well, surprise, surprise, you're going to meet them all tonight. Here they are. We've flown them all the way from Australia just to be with you, Elsie. Here they are. Your brother, David. Come in, David. His wife, Pam. And yes, their son, Andrew. Come in, everyone. Here they are. Oh, isn't that lovely? Well, I think that's the most marvellous surprise. I think we better take a break there, so see you in a couple of minutes. Well done.
Surprise, surprise.
A surprise!
Hello and welcome back. Well, as you can see, we're all set up for the Troggs. All we're waiting for is Jenny Pike. Jenny. Hello, Jenny. Welcome to Surprise, Surprise. Well, I've heard of making an entrance, but that's ridiculous, sweetheart. Now, you didn't like riding on the bike really too much, did you?
No.
Oh, but we enjoyed watching it, didn't we, everyone? Yeah! Here he is, in the flesh, I promised you. They're over here, all the Troggs. And this is our Reg. Reg, this is Jenny.
So pleased you could make it.
Isn't that lovely? Oh, that's enough, Reg. Show. You ready to go mental and be dead wild and everything?
Yes.
Well, we can't wait to see her. Ladies and gentlemen, Jenny, Reg, and the Troggs, go to it.
You make my heart sing. You make everything. Wild thing.
Wild thing, I think you move me.
But I wanna know for sure.
So come on and hold me tight. You move me.
Wild thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Wild thing. Come on, wild thing. Shake it, wild thing.
Oh, she was fabulous. I don't know about moving her. Oh, you certainly moved me. We were all moved, weren't we? Did you enjoy yourself, Jenny? Oh. Well, we certainly enjoyed it here, and it's all thanks to our Reg Presley and, of course, the Troggs.
Quite right.
Very well done. Thank you very much indeed. Well done, Jenny. Well, we've been really crafty this week with our next surprise. Just before last Christmas, Paulette Blur gave birth to 3 lovely girls. Now, we've invited Paulette to the studios to take part in an interview program about women who've just had triplets. But what she doesn't know is that she's really here to take part in Surprise, Surprise. Yes. Well, I'm going to dash over to our other studio where at this very moment, Paulette is being interviewed by none other than Claire Rayner.
With 3 babies, 4 months old, and a big girl, your day must start very early. What time do you get up?
About 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 o'clock, and then it's full tilt all day.
And then, like, one would wake up, and
Yeah.
by the time I feed her, change a nappy, and then the other one would, or sometimes they both wake up and I feed them both at the same time.
Well, I can actually hear Paulette and Claire talking about her triplets. Now, Claire is in on the secret, so let's go and surprise Paulette. Come on.
And what problem are you No, like how they
Excuse me.
I wondered when you were going to get
Surprise, Paulette. Excuse, I'm sorry to interrupt
all right.
you, Claire.
Paulette, forgive me, but this was all set up for you.
I think I'm dreaming.
No, you're not dreaming. Actually, you're here. I know you thought you were here to chat to Claire about your triplets.
Which we've done.
Surprise, surprise.
I don't believe this.
Paulette, you're here to appear on Surprise, Surprise. And guess what? We've got a whole audience waiting for you in our studios. So would you like to come along with me?
Oh, yes, you will. You're going to have a wonderful time.
I can't believe this.
It's true.
It's true.
It's on
truly
TV and
happening.
I laugh my head off at other people and
You
that's just happened to me.
Well, it's now their turn to laugh at you. Come on, Paulette. Thank you very much for all your help.
It's been a pleasure.
Now, will you look after the rest of the bit?
I will do that.
Thank you very much. Come on, Paulette.
Bye-bye, Paulette. All the best, love.
We've got an
You've got
audience
such fun
waiting.
to come.
See you in a jiffy.
No, I just...
Well, while Cilla and Paulette are making their way back to the Surprise studio, she's asked me to make a special appeal. So here it is. Jason Ely in New Zealand is trying to find his Auntie Teresa. And in Australia, Catherine Baker wants to trace her father and her brother. So here they are, speaking from Christchurch and Sydney.
Hi, my name's Jason Ely. I'm searching for my mother's sister, Teresa or Tessa or Terry McLaughlin. She married a David Newton many years ago, and they lived at one stage in Tongan near Farnham, and had a dog kennels called the 5 Bar Kennels. I'm looking for my aunt because my mother's only seen her once in the last 25 years, and it would be fantastic if I could get hold of her so my mother can see her, because it's something she desperately wants.
Hi, my name's Catherine McNabb, and first I'd like to thank Searchline for giving me the opportunity to try and find my father and my brother. They're both called Andrew McNabb. I have had no contact with my father whatsoever since I was 3 years old, and I had contact with my brother in 1986, to which, with addresses lost and me travelling from New Zealand to here in Sydney, I have absolutely no idea where you are. I'd like to. So if anybody's watching and you know Andrew McNabb Sr. and Andrew McNabb Jr., please contact Searchline, and I'd be forever grateful.
Have a sit down there, Paul. Well, you see, Paulette, I wasn't fibbing. We do have an audience here, and we've heard you all talking about your lovely triplets. Now, you had 3 baby girls, didn't you? When did you have the girls?
I had them 21st of December.
Now, it was a bit of a shock to you and a surprise, because you didn't find out till quite late you were having these triplets,
That's
did you?
true.
Now, we're all dying to know the names, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah.
Well, I can't remember.
You can't, please. Come on, Paulette. One's Lucille.
Right. One's called Lucille, Sabrina, and Sharella.
They're lovely.
And they're all beautiful little girls.
And the 3 beautiful little girls. Well, they must be a handful as well.
They are.
Very
it's hard
expensive.
work, but worth it.
Very expensive. Well,
It
you know,
is very.
surprise, surprise, Paulette, we've spoken to Mother Kerr, and they've given us tremendous generosity. And they've given us several surprises for you, and here to deliver the very first special delivery
African dream.
are your twin brother and sister, Tony, Patricia. Bring on the first surprise, kids. Now, actually, we've got 3 of them for you. We've got 3 cots for you. Sit yourself down, make yourself comfortable. Yes, that's Tony and Pat
really
sitting there.
nice.
3 of those cots for you. And also, Mother Kerr provided all the bedding and everything.
Oh.
But we haven't finished yet. Here's another surprise, and here to bring it on is your baby sister, Beverly. Come in, Beverly. Yes, the high church. Yes, we've got 2 more of them. Sit down, Beverly. We've got 2 more of them as well. And I know there's been a certain something that you have been looking for the past few weeks and you've not been able to get. And it's a special present. It's from us this time, from Surprise Surprise. And here to deliver that very special present are your 3 triplets with their dad, George. Come in, George. Bring the babies on. They are beautiful. Oh, look at that. Oh, Paulette, you weren't fibbing. They are beautiful. Oh,
this is lovely.
Oh, doesn't it make you want to have another? Who said, oh, God, no? Well, George, you must be very proud, are you?
I'm very proud.
Yes.
Very busy as well.
And it must be past their bedtimes now. I know. Which one is this one?
That's Lucille. She's the baby, the biggest, but the youngest.
Oh, Lucy, look at this. She's saying, who is this woman with that red hair? Yes, she's smiling as well. Yes. Now, George, it's past their bedtime. You'll have to tuck them up in bed and give them all a big kiss from me. Will you do that?
Will do.
Night-night, girls. Night-night. Sleep tight. What's the book so far?
Thank you very much. That's really nice.
Well, there you are, you see. You've got a gorgeous family, and I bet you're wondering who told me all about you. Well, your baby sister, Beverly here, wrote me a letter, unbeknownst to you and unbeknownst to the twins over there. She wrote and told me all about, long before you had your triplets, and she told me all about your second family living in Jamaica. Yes. Now, this is a very heartwarming story, and if I may, I'd like to share it with everybody here, indeed everybody at home, because 30 years ago in Jamaica, your mum was living there. She had 5 children, and then a tragedy happened. Her husband died, and she was made a widow. And it was decided amongst the family over there in Jamaica that she should come over here and get a job and leave the children with her sister, your auntie, in Jamaica. Well, she came over here, your mum came over here, got herself a job, and worked all hours that God sent her.
She did.
Sending money back to Jamaica just to look after the kids. But then she met and married your dad over here in Britain, and she had you, the twins, and Beverly here. And then she still kept on sending the money, and that great day arrived, which she thought her dream would come true.
Yes.
She wanted to send that money, and all the kids would come over here. And then the next big tragedy happened for you, because
so sad.
Through a terrible freak accident, your mum died. Yes. So you never ever got to meet those 5 half-brothers and sisters, did you?
It's really, you know, like we don't even, well, I don't like talking about it because
it
just makes me cry because...
Surprise, surprise, we are going to make your mother's dream come true tonight. You've never met them. They're all here. Your 5 brothers and sisters. Here they are. Come on, Hopeton, Eaton, Donna, Donette, and Clover. Come in, gang.
Reaching out, holding hands, reliving memories. As we smile through the years, the tears, the fears disappear. Life is full of surprises. It's surprising how dreams come true. Life is full of surprises. And the nicest surprise in my life is you.
Well, that's all we have time for this week, I'm afraid. I'd like to thank everyone who's taken part in tonight's show, especially the Gladiators, Jim Bowen, Claire Rayner, Eddie Lodge, and the Troggs. We'll be back next week with lots more surprises. Until then, ta-ra!